Good morning, dear students. Now, welcome to today's class. In our today's class, we will discuss about the accounting treatment of trading account. As in our previous classes, we had already started a new chapter, that is financial statements for sole proprietorship. Under financial statement, we had already studied these types of statements which we will prepare at the end of the year. Under which there is one thing, that is trading account, that will also be prepared at the end of the year. So about trading account and its features as well as its format being discussed in our earlier classes, and today we'll discuss about the practical aspects of trading account. So here in this question says prepare trading account as on 31st March 2020 for the following balances. So we'll have to prepare trading account from the following as on 31st March 2020. Now the question says stock on 1st April 2019, that means opening stock is 10,000, sales return, that is 5,000, sales 2 lakhs, wages, that is 11,000, purchase being given worth rupees 2 lakhs, purchase return, that is 2,500, carriage inward, that is 1,500, carriage outward is also 3,000, and freight inwards, that is 2,500. And the closing stock of in this question is 31st March, that is 20,000. So with this help of these questions, we'll have to prepare trading account. So just look at the solution here. So this is a solution of trading account, and as we know, the format of trading account, that is particulars amount. Here will in head, that is trading account for the year 31st March 2020. And as we had already discussed in our earlier classes too, that in debit side we'll record all the expenses related to direct expenses, and all the incomes related to direct one, that will be recorded by in a credit side of trading account. So here now proceed towards the debit side of trading account. We just see the opening stock which is given in your question worth rupees 10,000, that will be recorded here. And now purchase which is given 2 lakhs rupees, so 2 lakhs purchase will be written in inner column, and will less the purchase return, that is what 2,500, and after deducting this purchase return we'll get the amount of net purchases, that is 1,97,500. And we'll proceed towards the another one, that is uh, here wages. So wages given in your question, that is 11,000. So 11,000 wages will be recorded here, like in debit side of your trading account. Here also in your questions there is sales and sales return also being given. So by sales, that is 2 lakhs rupees which is given in your question, and we'll deduct the sales return from your total sales, that is 5,000. That is what your sales return, and after deducting this sales return you will get the amount of net sales during the year. So this also being recorded in your credit side of trading account. And now let's proceed towards the another item, that is carriage inward. So carriage inward is what are direct expenses for you, and this carriage inward worth rupees 1,500 also being recorded way in your debit side of trading account, like this. And now proceed towards the another item, that is carriage outward. Carriage outward is type of indirect expenses. As we know, these expenses being incurred at the time of sales, so that will be recorded in your statement of profit and loss account, not in your trading account. So in our earlier classes we had already discussed the format also. There is no carriage outward being recorded in your trading account. Why? Because all manufacturing expenses or direct expenses only being recorded where in your trading account. Other than the manufacturing expenses or direct expenses, will not record any indirect expenses in your trading account. I hope this is clear to you all. And now let's proceed towards the another item, that is freight inward. Freight inward is a direct expenses, and this 2,500 will be recorded in your debit side of trading account, like true freight inward, that is 2,500. And the last thing, that is closing stock, which is given in your adjustments worth rupees 20,000. This also being recorded in your credit side of trading account, that is 20,000. And after doing all these things, we'll do the total of your debit side and total credit side. So if you will do the total, your debit side says 2,22,500, and your credit side is less than or less from your credit side or debit side. So here we'll get the amount of 2 lakhs 15,000. 1,95,000 plus 20,000, that is 2,15,000. So here the less amount, so the balancing figure will be transferred to your credit side of trading account by an entry of by gross loss, that is 7,500, and this gross loss being transferred in your statement of profit and loss account. That means we'll transfer this gross loss to profit and loss account. So I hope you all have understood this illustration itself and clear to you all. Now let's proceed towards the another question of trading account. So here also one another question we'll discuss about the trading account. So prepare trading account for the year ended 31st March 20 for the following balances. With the help of these following balances, we'll have to prepare trading account. So again, we know very well the format, and the question says stock, that means opening stock 1 lakh rupees, wages is given 50,000, sales is 15 lakhs 50,000, return outward also being given worth rupees 80,000, freight inward, that is 5,000, purchases also being given 10 lakhs rupees, carriage inward also being given 10,000, and return inward which is given as 50,000. So we know very well return inward is our sales return and return outward is a purchase return. So this is the amount of purchase and sales which is given in your question, and you'll have to deduct the purchase return and sales return. After deducting this purchase return and sales return, you will get the amount of net purchase and net sales in your books of accounts. And the another thing which is given, closing stock as on 31st March 2020 was valued at rupees 2 lakhs. So closing stocks value also being given worth rupees 2 lakhs in your book. So you'll have to pass the accounting entries, sorry, you'll have to do the recording of this questions in your trading account. So now let's proceed towards the solution. So this is what the trading account we are preparing for the year ended 31st March 2020. So now let's proceed towards the first item, that says opening stock worth rupees 1 lakh, and as we know opening stock will be recorded in your debit side of trading account. So to opening stock worth rupees 1 lakh will be recorded here. Now wages is also a direct expenses worth rupees 50,000, that will be recorded here like this 50,000. Return outward, sorry, sales, that is 15 lakhs 50,000. So sales is a part of income, and this is being recorded where in your credit side of trading account. So you just see the things by sales 15 lakh 15,000, which is being recorded in your inner column of your trading account. And now less the sales return, that is return outward, which is given 15,000. So 50,000 will be deducted from 15 lakh 50,000. So we'll get the amount of 15 lakhs, that is what net sales. And the another item, that is purchase, also being given in your question, that is 10 lakhs. So from 10 lakhs we'll deduct the amount of purchase return, that is 80,000 as a return outward given in your book. So 10 lakhs minus 80,000, that is 9 lakhs 20,000, which will be recorded in your debit side of trading account. And the another item, that is freight inward, that is worth of 5,000. So freight inward also being recorded like this, to freight inwards worth rupees 5,000 in your debit side of trading account. And now let's proceed towards the another item, that is carriage inward. Carriage inward worth rupees 10,000 is a direct expenses, so this also being recorded here in your trading account like to carriage inward with the amounting to rupees 10,000. And all the items I thought being recorded except closing stock. So closing stock being recorded where in your credit side of trading account by the entry of by closing stock with rupees 2 lakhs. So after recording all these items, we'll add the total debit and total credit. So after adding the total debit side and after adding the total credit side, we'll get the total amount here. So the total credit side is 17 lakhs, and here the debit side is less than from your credit side. So the balancing figure, that means the differences amount, that is 6 lakhs 15,000, we can find out here, and the differences amount will be recorded like to gross profit. Okay, so this gross profit being transferred where in your statement of profit and loss account. And after recording this gross profit, next we'll prepare profit and loss account. So I hope you will have understood the concept of trading account as In our previous classes we had already discussed the format of trading account. As now you can see, this is what the format. And you should very clear that in trading account we can record all direct expenses and all direct incomes in your organization. That means whatever the factory expenses, manufacturing expenses, that particular thing we can record in your trading account. Nothing will record like administrative expenses or selling and distribution expenses. For selling and distribution expenses and administrative expenses, these expenses concerned with statement of profit and loss account, so these expenses will be recorded there. Here only will record manufacturing expenses or factory expenses or the direct expenses of the organization. So I hope you all have understood the concept of trading account, format of trading account being discussed in earlier classes, questions being discussed with its solutions. So I hope you all have understood the concept very clearly, and the work for you all that try to solve the various questions or exercise which is given in your book. And that's all for the time being, and for more questions we'll discuss in our online classes. So thank you all.